Hey guys, how you doing? This is James. I'm here in sunny Florida, Altamont Springs, 71 degrees. Feel bad for anyone who's not in Florida today, but that's not what I wanted to talk about today. Today I wanted to do something that usually I don't do, is give my predictions for 2023. What do I think that's going to happen this year? Just want to say that this is my first time putting out a prediction in the public sphere. So I guess as I do this with time, that it will get a lot easier, and definitely don't follow my advice. You even take it with a grain of salt. But just from someone who has observed the markets and has been doing a lot of research and all, and seeing the headlines about how it's going to be a huge recession and maybe even worse than 2008. I don't believe that, but I do believe that 2023 is going to be a year in which I'm calling it like the lean year. It's a year in which we're going to have to learn how to cut back a little bit. Uh, we have consumer spending, credit card debt at its highest. Consumer savings is at its lowest. Uh, we're at a point where I believe the cost of inflation and the high prices are kind of catching up with us right now. So what I think though is, like, I think prices are going to go down. I think like housing prices are going to go down, but do I think it's going to be a crash? I think what's really going to happen is that a lot of the gains that we received during the pandemic, it's either going to get back down to where we were before the pandemic, or maybe like half, maybe cut it in. We need to cut out the fat in our spending. So, are there streaming services that we don't use in which we could cut out? Are we going out too much? Can we start eating out a little bit more at home instead of just going out and eating at these ridiculous prices? Man, it's ridiculous. And now that the home prices are going down, interest rates, even though they've been going up, they're probably going to slow, or start going down a little bit. And I'm talking about mortgage interest rates here too. I don't think that the Fed is going to cut any rates this year, even though there's a lot of people who think that they have it, or that they have it in their predictions in which the Fed will cut, because they believe that the recession is going to be hitting too bad that it's going to cause the Federal Reserve to do no other choice but to cut. I don't believe that. We'll see. But interest rates are either going to go down or stay where they are. But also home prices are going to go down too as well, either this year or next year. This year should really be, if you're not planning on, if you're someone who is looking for a home within the next, let's say, 1 to 3 years, this should be the year in which you are trying to stack your money and save your money and try to cut out those unnecessary expenses, so that when the time is right and you keep on looking at those homes and the value and the numbers looking good, then you can go ahead and strike. You're going to have to probably put down more than you have wanted to. So you probably really need to go ahead and save.